Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis here, and in this video I want to cover today's Legend Lost sector. It is May 29th, and this will be the Legend difficulty for about 24 hours. So from 10 a.m. Pacific on Saturday to 10 a.m. Pacific on Sunday, this will be 1310. Tomorrow it goes to 1340, and something else will be 1310. This will still be legs tomorrow, difficulty just goes up tomorrow. This will be a High of Lost sector, so our two champions are going to be Barrier, which are going to be big knights, and then we've got Unstoppable, we've got one Ogre. The main thing to focus on for your damage modifiers is going to be the burn, which is arc damage, so we want to make sure we focus on that. For the champions, you've got anti-barrier, so you can go scout or auto rifle. I've been enjoying Chroma Rush, you can use Night Wash, you can use really anything you want to use for your champions. It's up to you. Now, out of preference, I'm enjoying grenade launchers. I know it takes more, but you don't need like a perfect loadout for a 1310 Lost sector, so unstoppable grenade launchers are fun. So the reason I'm using Empty Vessel as opposed to Salvage or Salvo mostly is because there's one wizard in here with an arc shield, or with a solar shield, I should say. Preference would probably be Salvage or Salvo. Not everybody is going to have that one from last season, and you could probably break through the shield with Warcliffe Coil straight up anyway. So if you want to try just, going Salvagers, blow up everything, and use the chain reaction, and then go Warcliffe Coil on the wizard anyway, it's probably going to work. But in case you don't have Salvagers, this is dropping from, the Vanguard possible strikes and things like that. So Empty Vessel, a solar grenade launcher, still a way to get this done, and you'll make sure you break that wizard shield. But this is kind of the biggest thing. Warcliffe Coil. It's an old exotic, but it's a rocket launcher and it's arc, and it hits like an absolute truck. You need about 2 reasonably close shots of this into the boss and it dies. It basically nukes every champion, so it's a really, really effective way to do it. If you don't have Warcliffe Coil, you might just have to shoot a few more. You could use Thunderlord, you could use Sub-Zero's Salvo, you could use Shining Sphere. Basically anything arc in your heavy spot is what you're going to want. You're going to get the most damage out of that. Now, I'm not going to do this in the strike, but if you have Curious of the Falling Star or Geomag Stabilizers for a Warlock, I don't think Hunters have the best arc super for like single, basically burst damage. But your super is still going to do a crap ton of damage, but especially Geomags just to melt the boss, and then Curious of the Falling Star for that one-shot damage, going to be pretty fantastic. And then if you pair that with Breach and Clear, it's going to be even better. So pretty much everything's going to die if I use this. I'm not going to, but if you're a Titan, you can farm this thing insanely fast. You kill the 2 champions, make sure the boss spawns, fly around the corner, smash them in the face, pick up the chest, you're done. So I've done this in less than 3 minutes. I don't know if I'll do it in less than 3 minutes without the super, but if you have this or Geomags, just nuke the boss, pick up the chest, and you're out. As long as you kill the 2 barrier champions and then the Unstoppable, kill the boss and you're done. So let's jump inside. Let's see how fast we can get this done. Hopefully it goes pretty smooth. All right, so when you jump in, you've got a little bit of a cave maze. It's really not that bad. Just always turn right at every fork in the road. You'll have a couple Thrall that want to greet you here. Just, let them run by and you'll be okay. They might swipe at you. They might hurt a little bit. You'll get your health back. Just keep running. As you go around this cave, once you take like the final fork to the right and keep holding right, you'll see this big long tunnel. Then you'll at least know you're headed the right direction. You'll see a champion spawn about now. There he is. And then you're going to have a whole bunch of stuff that comes down here at you. So the goal at this point is to try and kill everything that comes down this tunnel or is around the corner. There's our champion. He's fun. Can I just nuke him with that? Well, there you go. There's some damage. And then if we reload, give it a second, try not to let the Curse Thrall kill you, then you'll kill him. So not the perfect run. Okay, random exotic drop. I guess I'll take that. See if I can actually nuke these guys. Most things died. Now, notice the guys leave those little fire pits, so be careful about killing basically any hive. I think they're goblins. I'm not saying that right. Acolytes. Any acolyte's going to leave a little fire pit at his feet. Now, make sure Warcliffe is reloaded, because when you get up here, you're going to have thralls that come charge in after you, so you want this one to go fairly quick. You want to hit the champion square in the face, and then do enough damage so he basically pops his barrier shield. There you go. Make sure that one's up. Break the shield. Come over here with Warcliffe. Make sure you're close enough that everything dies. And then be aware so you can turn around and throw a grenade right at their feet. And everything basically dies. Now, as we come around the corner, you'll notice I don't have my unstoppable shot. The way grenade launchers work, you have to switch to them to get the unstoppable shot. So make sure Warcliffe is reloaded, because we're going to use that on the champion. Switch over. Find our boy. Freeze him. Breach and Clear's on. Dies in one shot. Pretty simple. Now, just for testing purposes, I'm going to try and nuke the wizard without. Yep, well, okay. So that's why you actually do want to make sure you bring a solar grenade launcher with you. It's just more effective to do that because the solar shield does suck up a fair amount of your Warcliffe coil. And I've only got 2 shots left for the boss, so I gotta make sure they count. Now, as I said, you could totally use your super, because it's gonna be up for me in about, 10 seconds or so. Not as big of a deal. And be able to kill lots of things with your super. You can hang around this corner. You can break most of this stuff on those guys there. They're pretty easy. Throw a grenade. Find your 2 knights. That's why an arc super and anything, just finish them up. So now, hey, I got some rockets, so that's nice. So now, breach and clear our big boss man. See if we can get a reasonable range here. So you can see that's 2/3 of his damage, depending on if you can hide from their shots for a second. And then if you can reload your rocket launcher, you probably don't even need breach and clear again, and he's just probably going to die. And just everything dies. There you go. 3 minutes, 2 seconds without using my super. If my super was there, I probably would have been even faster. Go ahead and open this one up. Adventure is complete. That is going to be platinum rewards. The only difference there is the fact that it just didn't pop up. Sometimes you'll see the platinum rewards. Sometimes you don't. When I start farming this thing, I see platinum rewards like every 4th or 5th time. But that is pretty much it. So let's get back to orbit and we'll wrap this thing up. So that's pretty much it for this one. You got the 2 champions you got to kill. The barrier at the bottom of the cave. You've got the barrier on top of the stairs. And then the unstoppable around the corner. After that, you could honestly skip the wizard that I shot. So you wouldn't even theoretically need the solar grenade launcher if you just skip the wizard. Might be shooting at you. It's up to you. If you've got a super, Geomags or, Curious of the Fallen Star, you're going to nuke the boss. You can literally just one-hit him without even hitting breach and clear. So you can do this one very, very fast. So if you are looking for the boots for Season of the Splicer especially, or any boots in general, like I still want a really good Phoenix Cradle, you can farm this one until you're blue in the face, and you can do it about every 3 or 4 minutes. So it's a really fast one to do. So if you're looking for this one, in about 3 minutes, I did this one without my super. Obviously, it would have been done even faster with it. So 3 minutes on average is actually a pretty good time if you can get a pretty consistent run going. And hopefully you guys have some good drops. If you are new to the channel, you enjoyed this video, drop a like below. Leave a comment if you guys have any other builds for other classes, Warlocks or Hunters or Titans. If you guys enjoyed this content and want to see more from me, please hit that subscribe button. It's a nice way to support the channel. And hit the alert bell next to it if you want to see my videos coming into your feed for future Lost Sector guides or anything else. If you guys are new to me, you can find me over on twitch.tv/Ebontis, streaming Destiny 2 and a bunch of variety. And then over on Twitter as well. Thank you guys very much. I'll see you soon.